Welcome to this BBC World Debate with me, Zainab Badawi, coming to you from the Great Hall at the University of Ghana in Accra. And I must say we are filled to overcapacity. Let me introduce our panel to you. Arnold Ekpi is the former chief executive of Eco Bank, which is Africa's largest regional independent banking group. Phumzile Mlambo Nguka is Executive Director of United Nations Women. She is also a former Deputy President of South Africa. Jan Egeland is a former UN Humanitarians Chief Affairs in charge of that department. He's now head of the Norwegian Refugee Council. And then we have Lema Bowie, who is a Nobel Peace Laureate from Liberia, which of course is one of the Ebola-afflicted countries, and Kutub Sana, Minister for International Cooperation in Guinea, which of course is sadly where this latest Ebola outbreak began. That is our panel. Welcome to you all. We're going to have some questions from the audience, but first of all, panel, let's just kick off with one very quick question and answer, please. Lema Bowie, could these 10,000 deaths and all the problems that came with them have been prevented?
Yes. I believe the crisis came and Ebola did not just happen from space. We knew of Ebola since 1976. I think incompetence in a lot of our governments and the people's lack of trust and confidence in their governments led us to where we find ourselves today.
Minister?
Yes, I would say it could have been prevented if our health systems were not overwhelmed and the international response was not overtook by disease. So I think we have a responsibility that we should share with the international community, because Ebola is beyond an individual regional or sub-regional disease, a crisis, which has to be handled by all international community in order to prevent these things happening.
Okay, Arnold Ekpi.
Well, I think Ebola is a viral infection, so it's very difficult to say you can prevent it, but I do think it could have been managed a lot better.
Phumzile Mlambo Nguka.
Yes, I think the number of deaths could have been avoided. Better engagement of women at grassroots level, who are midwives, who are there at birth attendants, who are traditional healers, who were not aware of all the details, and just respecting their leadership and their engagement could have decreased the number of people who died.
So decreased, not perhaps completely avoided, is
Yeah,
what
well,
you're saying?
Decreased. I cannot say with
Completely
certainty.
prevented.
Yeah.
Jan Egeland, could those deaths have been prevented?
It should have been stopped long before it took 10,000 lives, but it should also have been stopped long before it paralyzed 4 countries, put children out of school, paralyzed the economy, made farmers not till their soil. It should have been prevented. It was a failure.
And those deaths were avoidable?
Yeah, not all,
Entirely.
of course, but it should have been like other Ebola outbreaks. It should have been stopped much earlier.
Just a few dozen or something deaths. Okay.